He didn't look well at all. He was able to keep his composure earlier, but the careless words spat at him from the very people he protected seemed to cut deep. I could feel his pain and sorrow, but all we could do was head back to the hotel. With what just happened, we rushed back to the hotel without saying a single word. Dante took his coat off, then scoffed as if laughing at a joke.
新聞などで理解をしていたつもりだが、実際にあんな対応をされると少し傷つくな。
You did what you could to save him, and yet he treated. Oh, I gotta read that again. And he still treated you like that, the bastard. The whole area would have been a bloodbath had Dante not involved himself in the commotion. Dante risked himself to help the townspeople, yet they repaid him with a slap in the face. Dante looked at me blankly, seeing how much angrier I was than he. Dante?
いや、少し驚いただけだ。なんでもない。それより言いたいことがある。グラッツィエ。俺を気遣ってくれて。
Of course.
ただ、俺にはよくわからないんだが、どうしてお前がそこまで怒るんだ？
As I try to get my water. Sorry, y'all. You probably heard some moving and shaking, but I was just getting my water bottle from the nearby table. I've seen what you've been through. I felt myself frowning, but slowly tried to keep myself from exploding in anger. You've protected this town and said you still wanted to do so, right? And yet, the fresh memory of what he had just experienced brought tears to my eyes. Dante reached out to embrace me and patted me gently on the back. He pulled away a bit, then wiped the tears from my eyes with his finger.
俺は大丈夫だ。多分、お前が思っているよりショックは受けていない。
Oh, you're a better man than me. Or rather, better person than me.
我ながら、ここまで落ち着いていられるのは少し不思議でもあるが。
That's a good trait to have. Dante continued in his usual tone.
マフィアは住民の尊敬を集めて成り立つ組織だ。だが、同時に意味嫌われる集団でもある。この結果も覚悟の上だ。だから、辛くはない。
No, you're telling me this as a boss, right, Dante? Dante heard my words and suddenly went quiet. What about you, Dante? Doesn't it hurt? He looked into my teary eyes and let out a sigh.
お前は本当に。
So what? He held my shoulders with his hands. He gently pushed me onto the bed. Ooh. Dante propped himself above me, then suddenly placed his lips on mine. This was the second time we kissed. But this time it was more than just a gentle kiss. It felt rushed, as if it were urgent. His warm breath was making my head spin. My fingertips. Shit, hold on. My fingertips felt numb from his soft yet forceful kiss. I like that dress. The pattern's interesting. I'm not trying to be shady or whatever. I'm just saying, no, it's an interesting pattern. Never would have put that together. This continued for longer than I could think. I breathed out, gasping for air, at which he slowly pulled himself away. What are you?
お前がマフィアのカポとしてじゃない。俺自身のことを気にかけてくれるから。
I didn't say anything special.
お前にとっては当たり前なのかもしれない。だが、俺は嬉しかった。どうしようもなく。
Dante.
あの時、本当に辛くはなかったんだ。きっと、お前が俺を受け入れてくれているから、俺を信じていてくれると知っているから。他の誰に何を言われてもひるみはしない。お前の心が俺のものなら、それだけで戦える。
His touch made my body burn hot. I looked deep into his azure eyes, cast with a tinge of suffering.
町もファミリーも状況も最悪だ。なのに俺は、お前がそばにいてくれるだけで嬉しいと思ってしまう。カポ失格だ。こんな俺がカポの座についていては、ニコラがファルツォーネを見限るのも当然だった。
No, why are you depreciating yourself? Stop that. Dante. He looked like he was in pain, wincing at his own words. Is there anything I can do to help? I wanted to help take away his suffering.
どうか教えてくれ。お前が俺を受け入れてくれていると。
Yes.
リリーにそばにいてほしいんだ。
His eyes looked at me, filled with passion. I whispered silently to him. Yes, I'll always be with you. I love you, Dante. I can feel the warmth of his breath come upon me. That won't be the only thing coming upon you.
これが鍵の乙女の証か。
My clothes came apart, exposing the top of my chest with a mark. Dante slowly ran his finger down over the mark. His gentle caress tickled me in a way that made a gasp escape involuntarily.
お、すまない。痛かったか。
Damn, Lily, you sensitive as hell. That hurt. No, it just tickles. It's alright. The mark doesn't hurt me.
そうか。驚かせてすまなかった。
Don't be sorry. Just be good at it. Dante looked relieved that he didn't hurt me. I bashfully began to speak. I'm not worried much about the mark itself, but it's a bit embarrassing to show, so I'd appreciate it if you wouldn't look at it.
恥ずかしいというのはあざのことか。なぜそう思うんだ。
Dude, are we gonna fuck or nah? I don't need to explain right now. We're in the heat of the night. Come on. Are you seriously gonna explain? Well, I don't want the person I love to look at it. Girl, if it's on your titties, I mean, men do generally look there, so I don't know what to tell you. Even if this is supposed to be the sign of the key maiden, it is still a mark.
俺はそうは思わない。これは綺麗でとても神聖な刻印だと思う。
I mean, yeah, just tell me how beautiful it is, and I don't mind showing it to you more. Reverse psychology. Really?
ああ。だが一つだけ言っておく。あざがあろうとなかろうと、俺がリリーのことを好きだという事実に変わりはない。
Dante's honest feelings filled my heart with joy. Our lips came together again. I made the right choice, falling in love with Dante, the poster boy of Piofiore. We kissed passionately, seeking each other's warmth. I prayed deep inside my heart. No, I'm not even going to say anything. I hope he feels all I have for him. I want him to know I love him. I want him to know I believe in him. I want him to know I accept him. That night, our bodies came together. She said it, I didn't. Our very hearts and souls melded into one. And I bet you the mark's gonna be darker from that. Wild guess, but... Ooh, child, a phrase. Compane a vespro. I woke up in the middle of the night. There was still some time before sunbreak. I tried to wake myself from a deep sleep when I noticed something wrong. Where's Dante? He was nowhere in sight. Where in the world is Carmen Sandiego? Excuse me. Where in the world would he go in the middle of the night? I hope he ain't seeing no other bitches. We gonna have a problem. As I sat up in bed, I noticed I didn't have anything on me. Ooh, child. I hurriedly pulled the bed sheets over me to cover my body. Lily, he done seen all of that. You ain't gotta be all that daggone modest. Huh? I noticed something peculiar and touched my chest. My mark. What happened? It didn't hurt. But it looked like the mark had changed in color.
もう起きていたのか。
Man, you fully dressed? What the hell, man? Yes, I just woke up. Dante, where were you? It's still dark outside.
電話をしていただけだ。お前はもう少し眠った方がいい。
Jeez. A time where you didn't have your own little phone in your room. Woof. Kind of glad. Well, we are in the age where we all have our cell phones on us. And like landlines are becoming a thing of the past.
朝までまだ時間がある。今夜は体をゆっくり休めてくれ。
But now that Lily's mark changed colors, we don't know if it faded or it got more pronounced. So interesting. We're gonna find out. Dante urged me to go back to bed. I gazed drowsily at his face. I could see his long eyelashes and blue eyes sparkling like gems in the dark.
どうした？
No, nothing. felt my face grow hot thinking about what happened before I fell asleep. He seemed to realize what I was thinking. He quickly shifted his eyes away from me. We were still shy over what happened, but we went back to sleep together. Ah, the night ended. We had breakfast later than usual, and I disclosed We had breakfast later than usual, and I disclosed to Dante what I noticed. By the way, it looks like the mark on my chest is red now. They got darker.
どこかにぶつけたのか?
You put the hurting on me. No, not at all. Besides, I doubt I hit my chest hard enough to bruise it. Dante?
あざを見せてくれ。
Oh, gosh. Didn't you have a good old look last night? God, you're such a perv. Huh? But that would be embarrassing. I was a bit flustered at his request, but I could tell he wasn't joking about it. In fact, he was quite serious. I hesitantly nodded in agreement. Okay, here. I slowly revealed the top of my breast. The dull color of my mark was now a bright red, as deep in color as a rose.
印が色づく頃、
Oh,
また
yep.
ここに。
That would be it. Wait, I've heard that before.
印が色づく頃、またここにおいで。
Wait, is this the mark that Amelia was talking about? I heard from Dante that this mark was proof that I was the key maiden. Maybe this mark has another role besides proving my identity.
いや、そんなバカな。
What? Dante looked confused as he spoke in disbelief.
生異物について、エミリオは俺たち以上に詳しい知識を持っているようだった。
Well, we better hope we can summon him again like we did by chance. Ooh.
助言には従うべきかもしれない。
But how? We have to be able to contact him. The child just showed up out of nowhere. I think so too. Dante's next course of action would lead to the quickest results. Let's go back to the ruins. If what Emilio said was true, we may be able to see him there again. Preparing. Uh-oh.
ああ、そうか。わかった。
Man, I couldn't help but frown as I spoke on the phone.
マルチェでのことはすでに聞きを読んでる。そっちも随分大変そうだが。
Of course, Nicola's there.
ああ、時が来たってことだろ。備えはできてる。ビスコンティも動くさ。そっちこそ勝手にくたばるなよ。
We may be able to see him there again. Probably said that already. Dante nodded in agreement. With that, the day's itinerary was decided. We were back at the ruins again. But this time, instead of the young boy, a different person appeared. Yay! What's he doing here?
意外そうだな。俺の目を逃れながらこの街を歩けると思っていたのか?
This is a good ending. You will not win, Yang. Good or best ending, I don't know. Whatever. It's a toss-up, but it's better than the bad ending.
あまりネズミを侮るな。 足元を救われる。
Dude, we deaded your right hand, well, your right and left hands, whatever. We deaded them kids, unfortunately, but yeah, Yang's a different story though. He's like a tier of his own. An ominous glint appeared in his golden eyes.
お前一人で来たのか。
Dante's eyes were already scanning the area for threats. It doesn't seem like there's anyone else around. I didn't see anyone else in sight, but I could tell that Dante was more tense now than he was before.
さすがに気づいたか。俺の部下はすでにお前たちを取り囲んでいる。
Uh-oh, Rutro.
だが安心しろ。俺が指示を出さない限り、あいつらが勝手に動くことはない。
俺たちをすぐ殺すつもりはないと。
久しぶりの再会だ。挨拶くらいせねばな。言葉遊びは邪魔が入ると今日がそがれる。
お前の目的は何だ。どうして今俺たちの前に現れた。
Let's give him the why are you here and just ask, why now? Why now? What possessed you to come here now?
簡単に答えを教えては言葉遊びにならん。
Of course.
一つ試験をしよう。
Like, who done tipped you off? Play? Dante and I glared at Yang.
その答えはお前たちが推測してみろ。俺は何を目的とし、なぜ現れたと思う？
Okay, this is my deal, y'all. So, because of his connection with the church, with Bishop Roseberg, Roseberg could have told him, yes, the relic is here at this location outside of Berlone's forest, blah, 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 blah. But my thing is, what possessed him to arrive now? This is out of the blue. This is for plot's sake or whatever, but who tipped him off? Dante's sharp eyes studied Yang, seeking an answer. Yang smiled in silence. It seemed as if Yang wasn't going to say anything to us until Dante spoke first. Dante exhaled, then responded.
ラオ州の狙いはブルローネそのもの。ファルツォーネが持っていた既得権益の全てを欲している。俺たちの立場になり変わるため、ファルツォーネをブルローネの守り人として認めない教国内の一派を後ろ盾にした。
それだけでは50点だな。
Or this could be like whose line is it anyway, where the points don't even matter. Yang seemed to be wanting more, or Yang seemed to be waiting for more, and Dante continued.
お前は奇跡の恩恵に預かりたいと言った。だが、生異物の起こす奇跡を信じているとは到底思えない。
Excuse me.
それは正解だ。俺は信心深いこの国の人間とは違う。神など信じていないし、神の起こす奇跡とやらにも興味はない。この地に隠されている生異物など、俺にとってはただの朽ちた意外に過ぎ。
Yang smirked, his golden eyes gleaming.
もっとも、一体どれほどの値をつけてくれるか楽しみではある。この地に存在する以外は、教国にとってあってはならないものだからな。
Shouldn't exist. I couldn't hide my surprise at hearing the church was denying the very existence of the relic. Yang looked at me curiously and spoke to Dante.
この地にあるものが何か知らんようだな。女に教えていないのか？
彼女が知る必要はない。
Yang chuckled mirthlessly, hearing Dante's stern reply.
教会育ちのその女をおもんばかってか？
Yikes. Don't you pull any crap, Yang.
お前が言わないのなら俺が教えてやる。教国が一体何を隠しているのかを。
やめろやん。余計なことをするな。
Dante was glaring at Yang, but I whispered to him, "It's okay, Dante. I want to know too." Dante bit his lip. Hearing my response, Yang grinned ever more coldly.
この地にあるのは存在しないはずのかのものの意外だ。
Okay. Someone as in...
お前も知っているはずだ。
No, I don't.
神の子は処刑され葬られた後、3日目に復活した。その後の40日を弟子たちと過ごし、天に上げられた。
Jesus?
だからこの地上に遺体は残っていない。そうだな。
Right. That's right.
だが現実には違う。天に昇ったなど後世の作り話だ。
Oh my god.
意外は聖地からここブルローネへと運ばれた。そこにいるダンテ・ファルツォーネの祖先の手によって。
So wait. I might be sleep drunk, and the fact that I had dinner doesn't help matters either. But what the fuck? You telling me that Jesus Christ, the Son of God, never went to heaven? His body is in that church, that busted up church, or broke down church. I could feel myself going pale as I slowly began to understand what Yang was saying. If that's true, then...
そうだな、ファルツォーネ。
そうだ。ファルツォーネはこの地に遺骸を持ち込み、墓を築いて埋葬した。
What?
教国は後年になって奴らにとって看過できない代物がこの地に運ばれたことに気づいた。何せかの者の遺骸が存在するという事実は神の子がただの人だったという証明。
That would call into question the very existence of the church. If Berlone's secret was exposed, what could happen as a result was beyond comprehension. That can't be.
教国は信仰ゆえに自らの首を絞めた。証拠、遺骸を滅するのではなく、隠すことにしたわけだ。
What?
そのためにブルローネ周辺を教国領とし、墓の封印が守られるよう墓守の一族に協力することにした。後ろ盾を得た一族はこの地と墓を守るため、時代ごとに姿を変え、この町に君臨し続けた。
I understand what he was saying, but I couldn't accept it as true. As I tried to figure out what was really going on, they continued their conversation.
お前が語ったのはあくまで過去の話だ。 教国はもう墓守の一族を必要としていない。
時代は移ろう。とはいえ、お前たちは犯罪組織になり下がったからな。
必要なことだ。歴史の中でブルローネは豊かな都市国家に発展した。町の秩序を保つためには時の政府、時代ごとの支配者に対抗する力が必要不可欠だった。
言い訳か？いかに正当な理由があろうと、教国がそう思わなければ無意味だろう。当然、犯罪組織の後ろ盾になっていることをお気に召さない者も教国内には出てきた。
だからファルツォーネの代わりにラオシュを、その人間の頭の中を覗いてみたいな。
ああ、愉快な話だ。犯罪組織を潰すために犯罪組織を支援する聖職者がいるのだから。ファルツォーネに個人的な恨みでもあるのか、それとも他に何か目論みがあって俺たちを利用しようというのか。あの男の考えに大した価値はないな。ラオシュウにとっても俺にとってもどうでもいい。
I could tell that Yang meant what he said. His cold, shimmering golden eyes were devoid of even a trace of compassion.
この地に来て5年、お前たちと戯れるのも教国の言いなりに動いてみせるのも暇つぶしにはなったが、いささか飽きた。この地に執着はない。
Yang drew dual blades that reflected twilight in their brilliant silver. The twilight in their brilliant silver. Dante slowly moved in front of me and began talking to Yang.
ヤン、お前は以前言ったはずだ。俺たちに死なれては目的が果たせないと。俺と彼女を殺せば墓を暴く手段は失われる。お前は何も手にできない。
確かに教国からもお前たち2人は決して殺すなと言われている。
Yang smiled and took a step forward.
だが実のところ俺は教国の人間が嫌いでな。ネズミの数も減った。ファルツォーネファミリーを瓦解させたところで教国が次にラオシュウを潰しにかかるのは明白だ。であれば最後に嫌がらせをしておこ
う。Yang snickered coldly. Is he serious? He's going to kill us just to cause problems for the church? I hoped he was lying, but seeing the blades in his hand made me think differently. He was too dangerous. My body froze in fear, seeing the man quietly close in on us, his face shrouded in madness.
どちらから殺されたい？最後の望みなら聞いてやらんでもないが。
八つ当たりに付き合っている暇はない。死ぬのはお前だ、ヤン。
Dante quickly drew his gun and fired straight at Yang. Oh, shit. Yeah, what the hell? Some Matrix shit. Yang tilted his body to avoid the shot, which simply grazed him. He can't be. He glitched into the Matrix. I can't believe he avoided that. And I can't believe it's not butter, but here we are. Yang kicked the ground. Everybody kicks the damn ground. Like, what the fuck, man? Yang kicked the ground and charged at Dante like a wild beast. Dante was holding his position, covering me. More shots rang out. Oh my god. Oh yeah, I forgot he's into that. The bullets hit their target. The headpiece over his crimson hair was broken. His arm and thigh were bleeding in. Yet, Yang continued to charge as if he couldn't feel the pain.
あいにく急流城塞育ちでな。お坊ちゃんほど繊細ではない。
I wouldn't say something, but I'm just trying to see the action play out. Yang closed in on Dante and swung his silver-haired blade. What the hell? Did I say silver hair? Yang closed in on Dante and swung his silver blades down from each side. Dante pulled the trigger again. Oh! Oh! Oh no! The bullets pierced Yang's body, but his blade swiped across Dante's torso. No! No! The bullets must have weakened the blow, as they didn't slash through completely. Yang repositioned the bloody blades and created distance between them.
命拾いしたな、ファルツ王ね。だが、その傷で次は避けられない。
This is a good ending! Or whatever ending it is. It's the better than the bad ending. Dante glared at Yang while holding his wound with his hand. Oh my god, how bad is that wound? Dark red blood spilled over the ground. No! Seeing Yang charge, I quickly... Oh my god, Lily again with his jumping in front shit. Seeing Yang charge, I quickly jumped in front of Dante. Oh, you think he was gonna stop or some shit? Yang spear. Oh cool, I get to kill you too. Without any remorse, he swung his silver blade and... I was prepared to accept my fate when a high-pitched sound resonated. Wait a minute! It's Orlok! It's Orlok! Yang's blade was blocked by another blade in front of me. Orlok, why? Orlok glared at Yang and muttered. With that, Orlok charged at Yang with all his might.
いいだろう。お前とは遊んでみたいと常々思っていた。
Their swift movements were accompanied by the clanging. Oh my god, I can't read. The clanging of blades. I turned to Dante to check his wounds. He's cut deep. He's bleeding too much. Oh, he's cut deep. He's bleeding too much. He needs to get it stitched now. First, I need to stop the bleeding. Cauterize it. I don't know how, but cauterize it. Dante quietly held me back from tending to his wound. Dante? Boy, yo, because with that revolver, the recoil, you could like blow your freaking slash wound way open. I guess, I don't know. Depending on how bad the recoil is. But he's trained with that gun plenty of times, so I don't know. No, you can't. I'm glad he's having the time of his life. Good on you, Yang. Yang's laughter resounded across the hills. His battle with Orlok continued.